After hearing this, his back tingled. If the neighbour had died a week ago, who were those heads seen lately? Are there really ghosts in the world? Lying on his bed, he pondered and finally understood after 50 online searches. He concluded that something was off with his mind, producing these crazy fantasies, and in the end, it just fizzled out. He continued to live a busy life, completely indifferent to anything that might tug at his strings, until one day the terrible news of his mother's passing arrived. His emotions only gave a slight flutter, but all he did was hire 2 people to help with the funeral. Despite this, he topped the performance list that month effortlessly, not due to mental strength, not due to emotional stability, but numbness like a robot. One day, he got his father's call. His mother left an inheritance before dying, and his father hired a lawyer to split it. As a child, his father abandoned them for another woman. He was gone for 17 years, and by the time he came back, he was already an adult, so he felt nothing for his father. His father kept complaining, saying he was getting old and sick, taking pills like they were his meals. But no matter how pitiful he sounded, not a single emotion stirred in him as a daughter. Just then, there's a knock on the door. Dad went to answer it. The lawyer walked in and pulled out a contract for the distribution of the inheritance. Since his parents had already divorced, even though they lived together for a while before his mum passed, legally he wasn't considered his mother's spouse. So logically, his mother's inheritance should go to him, the daughter. However, the will she left before passing stated that everything should go to Dad. Facing such unfairness, Zhena didn't think twice and happily stamped her approval on the contract before getting up to leave. Seeing this, Dad hurried after her, asking if she was upset, but she remained completely calm. Upon arriving home, he viewed his mom's last surveillance footage. Yet even the scenes of her mother in pain didn't stir much within her. The next day, she got up on time for work. Thanks to her stellar performance, her team leader assigned her to mentor a new intern named Zhena, who had just graduated. Zhena had no work experience, and Zhena was somewhat reluctant. She hated socializing, but couldn't defy her boss' orders. So when she faced Zhena, her expression was icy, leaving the new intern feeling a bit lost. Zhena indeed possesses exceptional professional capabilities, always adopting a professional attitude to solve problems for them, hardly ever influenced by personal emotions. Come lunchtime, Zhena bolted out, leaving Zhena behind, who wanted to join her for lunch. Next day, Zhena brought her coffee. Zhena was with a strange client wanting to go back to 2002 with a credit card, but they were worried they couldn't use it there. The life of customer service. Every day you meet diverse people, some have odd ideas, no big deal. Zhena was used to it, but Zhena found it fascinating, because unlike Zhena, her life was still oozing with energy. A few days later, Zhena began work, with Zhena busy writing. Zhena wasn't familiar with the procedures. Faced with customer questions, she got flustered and was quite surprised. The mood changes were so clear the customer got angry and hung up, leaving Zhena panicked and guilty. Meanwhile, Zhena remained cold, offering no comfort, just teaching her the procedural ropes. Zhena studied hard, but tried keeping up with Zhena during the report, annoying her. Zhena cared about colleagues' views and wanted work friends, but to Zhena, it was meaningless. When Zhena wouldn't let up, Zhena just tuned her out and casually plopped down at a table in the cafeteria. She left Zhena hanging, who felt awkward, but Zhena didn't care one bit. Even without friendly treatment, Zhena was still keen on Zhena. She gifted Zhena a throat spray, claiming it was good for the voice, which Zhena accepted but then set aside. Then Zhena whipped out her own bottle and showed her how to use it, making Zhena feel slightly exasperated. Are you feeling really down? Come on, hit the subscribe button and follow me. Here, it's for you, come and get it quickly. She felt trapped. Just as she answered the very first call, she was hit with a furious customer. The customer went off on her immediately, and Zhena felt unfairly attacked while Zhena told her to apologize to the customer. Zhena refused vehemently, thinking, I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I take this? Reluctantly, Zhena had no choice but to transfer the call to herself and offered a sincere apology to the customer. She still ended up getting yelled at. What a real bummer. Oh, the shame. It felt like she wanted to crawl under a rock. Are you unwell? Of course I am. I'm a terrible customer service rep. She showed zero emotions and spent her evenings watching surveillance footage, viewing her dad's every move. Sitting on the ground cross-legged, she gazed at her mother's photo long, her silhouette revealing deep sorrow. That's when she realized her father did have feelings for her mother. His emotions stirred something in her too. The next morning, as Zhena walked into the office, her boss summoned her and Zhena into the office.